Are you ready for this season?
I am. I've been spending all summer rehabbing. I've been pretty much laid up since January in a protective boot on both feet since I messed up a tendon in my left ankle and broke my right foot. So I was laying in bed constantly. I wasn't able to move. And that was tough, I was just laying in bed for months. You can only sleep so much and watch TV so much, so I tried to remain positive, it was just finally being back on the floor now. It's a great feeling, I've never been so excited to do little things like jump rope and stretch and run. But no question I'm going to be ready to go at the beginning of the season.
Growing up, you have a brother, Robin Lopez.
Yeah.
Who did you always feel that was better between the both of you, even though that now y'all both in the NBA?
Yeah, I always was better than him.
You should say so yourself.
Yeah, don't ask him though. He'll give you a different answer. But no question.
Now that both pitches is now in the Nets, how do you is it going to change the way?
It's a great pickup for Washington. They're going to be a lot better because they have him now. But on our end, we can't really focus on what we lost. We really have to look at what we have. And luckily, I'll be returning this season, and D will be ready to go after his minor surgeries. And Mason's improving. We have guys getting better internally, and that's important. It's just as good as trading for someone or signing anyone. We're all very excited to get out there, very hungry to be out there.
Bro, what is your daily workout routine?
My daily workout routine? Right now, since I'm still rehabbing to get back in shape, I actually just started running last Monday, so I was in terrible shape. I was getting my butt kicked. But I come in, I get stretched out. I come in around 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, depends, but I get stretched out. Then I jump on the treadmill, run for 30 to 35 minutes, and then we go on the court, do agility exercises, defensive slides, sprints. Then I get shots up for around 50 minutes to an hour. Then I go in the weight room and lift for 45 minutes, and then cool down, do whatever treatment I have to get done, and head home. It's, like I said earlier, it's good to be out there. I'm glad to be tired being out there working. It's something I definitely have missed.
But most of our members here are at high school right now. And to get into Stanford, you had to have pretty good grades, right?
Right.
How much studying, or how important was your studying and education and your playing basketball in terms of going to college?
It was very important for us. Our mom was very strict in that area, and our coach fortunately was too. He made it clear we had to have a certain GPA, grade point average to be able to stay on the team and participate. And one of the things he focused on with the players we had was getting them to make that next step and trying to get everyone on the team scholarships. And so for myself and Robin, we spent a lot of time in a study hall before practice. We quizzed each other, tutored each other at home when we could. That's the biggest benefit I can think of, having a twin brother like Robin being around my whole life. I competed against him in basketball whenever I needed to. We worked each other, taught each other growing up. And, I think the most important thing for me specifically getting into Stanford was finding that unique thing that I enjoyed that made me stand out from everyone else when I applied. And I think anyone really has to find the thing that they enjoy and do that. For me, it was creative writing, and it made it that much easier when I was at Stanford to enjoy my classwork and my class load. I was taking screenwriting classes, playwriting classes, short stories, novelizations. And for me, that was enjoyable, so it didn't seem like work at all. I was having a good time, get my classes done, get my studies done.
I heard you say something about coach. My question to you is, how important is it to listen to the coach and also making the healthy decisions and also right choices as far as like hanging out with friends on the corner or hanging out with gang members or anything like that, how that could have messed up or jeopardized your opportunity?
Right, I was extremely less than fortunate to be in a situation where my coach and my peers, first off, my coach had obviously our best interests. He was looking out for our best interests. He had played college ball before, played a bit professionally, knew what it took to get there. So from his experiences, we learned. And as far as my peers went, I was fortunate enough to be very good friends with the same guys I was on the court playing with as well. So we pretty much did everything together. We hung out outside of basketball, hung out at school, whatever we were doing, we were together. And it helped us really keep each other in check and keep ourselves, each other away from the bad influences, negative influences, and had us doing what we needed to be doing.
Thank you.
We have time for one more question.
I'm in right there.
Did you work harder to become now an NBA All-Star, or did you just get a feel of the reason
I wish I could say I just got a feeling, but it's work, every day. And like I said earlier, to me the most important thing is just coming in and competing. For me growing up, playing against my twin brother Robin, and I had two older brothers as well, who, used to be bigger than me, they're not bigger than me anymore, but growing up they were always bigger than me. And so to be banging bodies with them, playing against them every day in the driveway, from there to playing my high school basketball games, playing with my traveling teams, just seeking out the best competition and playing against them. That's the way to get better. You gotta find the best and compete against the best to be the best. And so it's just a matter of getting in the gym every day, working on my routine that I work on every day, as I mentioned earlier, and setting your goals and working to achieve them.